Well, it is a less than perfect day for recording. There is absolutely no trace of the sun peeking through the clouds. I think we're going to get some rain here in Florida. You may hear the landscapers. They are chopping down trees today. So in more ways than one, this is a less than perfect day for recording, but I'm going to do it anyway. The lighting will seem just a tad dark. Maybe some of you will love that. And for the video that I have planned, I think it will actually be better that there is less sunlight, okay? So I have two things I'm bringing to you in today's video, and the elephant in the room will be discussed a little further into the video. All right, my friends, I wanted to share the Manhattan collection from Dean Davidson, and it is beautiful, and I just wanted to read. Many of you will know exactly what I'm talking about. The 70s were a fabulous time to go out dancing with your friends and just have a really good time. You could get dressed up, places were packed, everything was just booming, and if you loved to dance, the music was exceptional. So Dean Davidson's new collection is called the Manhattan Collection, and this collection is all about the glamour of New York City's nightlife in the 70s. The Manhattan Collection was inspired by the legendary nightclub Studio 54. I can remember seeing Cher in all of her Bob Mackie costumes. I called them costumes. They were actually her wardrobe. But I remember just seeing her, David Bowie, Elton John, all of them hanging out at Studio 54 and just boogieing it. Do you remember going out yourself, all the disco music playing, disco balls spinning? It just lit up the whole room, and you just had a great time. I remember those days. They were definitely some of the most memorable times of my life. I have many, but those were some. I mean, just getting together. I can remember just getting all dressed up, putting the makeup on, and boy, did we pack it on. Anyway, let's get to the Dean Davidson Manhattan Collection. I am wearing some of the pieces, and I also have a couple more to share. Let me just pull up the website so I can tell you exactly what I am wearing. And there are, outside of what I show you, there are several pieces to the collection, and Dean is so generous. He is offering 25% off with my code Tammy25. It is not an affiliate link. This is not a sponsored video. It's just Dean being generous. All right, so the first one is the chain that I am wearing. This is the Manhattan Chain Link Statement Necklace. I absolutely love this necklace. Look at the detail to that chain. It is just gorgeous. Love it. And one thing I like about Dean's designs is that you can wear it with other designs or other collections that he has, because he uses the same matte gold, and he also does have silver, my friends. If you are not a matte gold person, some of his collections come in both. So always go to the website and check it out, because it may be there for you. I'm not saying that all of the collections come in the silver and the gold, but I know that many of them do. But anyway, this is just a spectacular chain. It can be worn as very casual as I'm wearing it today. It can be very more smart casual, so if you're like at the office, or it can even be incorporated into a very fancy outfit. It is just beautiful. So I love all of his necklaces. I have, I think about 6 of them now, and they are just all stunning. And the stones, his gemstones, beautiful. All right, so let's move on to the ring. This is the Manhattan Statement Ring. Let me just take it off and bring it in closer for you. It is just, it's almost, I think it's called faceted. Remember how the disco ball had the etching and the mirrors were all like little squares around, and then when it spun, it just let off all this brilliant sparkle and light? Well, that is the design that is on this ring. I hope you can see it. It is really, really pretty, and it does have like a dome effect to it, but it's not sitting up so high off of your hand, because I know that is a concern for many people. The castle ring sits up higher, although it is lovely, my friends, but if the castle sits up too high for you, the plaza ring is beautiful. But anyway, this is the Manhattan Collection Statement Ring. All right, and the earrings I am wearing, I love them. They are the Manhattan Hoop Earring. I think they are just beautiful. They are the perfect size. They are lightweight. You'll notice they're not pulling on my ear at all. The backing to Dean's earrings, I just really love them because if you do have a little bit of stretch in that hole, his backing actually lays flat up against the ear, so it really holds the earring up. But these are beautiful, and it has the same etching or faceting that the ring has. So it has that disco ball look. I think it does. Is that what you meant for it to have, Dean? Anyway, just love, love, love his hoops. I love all of Dean's hoop. I have purchased several of the larger ones, and they stay in place. They don't get all wonky on me. I do like that. And then he sent me a thicker pair, a chunkier pair of hoops from his last collection that I've worn in several videos and just love those as well. All right, so let's get into our little pouches, and all of Dean's designs come in a black box with Dean Davidson on it, and then you'll see it has a black ribbon on it as well. And then everything comes in his signature gray pouch. So let's see what's inside the little gray pouch. All right. Oh, these are beautiful. Okay, these are the Manhattan Gemstone drop, and I believe these come in black onyx as well. The stone that he sent me is citrine. It is so beautiful, and it looks like a little disco ball hanging off, and the chain is the same as the necklace. Let me go ahead and put these in for you. Just so beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I just think that Dean's designs are just so classically beautiful. I really do. And they just really, they're made well, and the matte gold is very appealing to me, but just beautiful. And look at that gorgeous earring. And remember, it comes in black onyx as well. Just really spectacular. This is the first time I've ever had the stone citrine, and it is really, really pretty. So let me put both of these on so you can see how beautiful these look. Aren't they gorgeous? I just colored my hair last night, so it will seem very dark in the underneath, and then it fades off. But I haven't had highlights in maybe 14, 15 months, so my hair seems much darker. I kind of like it, my friends. But anyway, getting back to the earrings, are these not spectacular? Just beautiful. Absolutely love them. All right, I'll leave those in, and we will move on. And next I have, oh, no, we will not leave these in. Ooh, these are beautiful as well. These are the Manhattan Chain Link Mini Drops. Let me put one of these in for you. I should just take these right out because I know I'm going to just put them both in. Look how adorable they are. And they go with the necklace. Just beautiful. Look at that. These are the Manhattan Chain Link Mini Drop because they also come in the long drop. The mini has 3 links, and the long drop has 1, 2, 3, 4 large links, and then it has the smaller little connector in between. These are really beautiful, and again, look, they are not sagging on the ear. Love them. Okay, so I took those off because he sent me the Manhattan Gemstone stud earrings in black onyx. These are incredible. Just beautiful, my friends. Look at that. And these are perfect if you're wearing all white and maybe some black jeans. White top, black jeans, throw on your beautiful Manhattan studs and just turn up the music and boogie, my friends. And make sure you have some light shining so it catches off your earrings so you think you're really at the disco. All right, so that is it. I will put everything down below for you with the links so you can go and check them out. And remember, there are more pieces to the collection. Thank you again, Dean, for being so generous, and also for being generous enough to give me and my Ageless beauties a discount code of 25% off. All right, my friends, so let's move on to the elephant in the room. I'm not sure what I'm titling this video yet, and that's why I say the elephant in the room, because I don't know if I'm going to put it in the title or if I'm just going to surprise you. I don't know. But anyway, the elephant in the room. If you've been watching me for a while, especially the last 6 months, I have been talking about how my bottom lip is disappearing. So I will be honest with you, I am one of those people who is very, very afraid of fillers because you are only as good as the injector working on you. That is it, my friends. And we all know someone in our life who looks horrific. Well, most of us. Or you can witness it on television or on social medias, that some people, they go to these people who just really, I don't know, I think almost distort someone's face. Anyway, long story short, I am down here in Florida now, and I do get Botox in my 11s, and I wanted to find someone. So I thought I would just start, you know, women that I meet here, I would just go ahead and start asking, you know, who they would recommend in the to Naples to Fort Myers area. I didn't care where I had to go to get it. I just want to make sure that I'm going to someone that, one, will listen to me, because I don't want to look frozen. I don't need it in my forehead. I'm fine with my deep lines. I just didn't like this. Anyway, so that's pretty much what I did. I started asking around, and I was in Dillard's one day, and there was a younger girl waiting on me, and I kept looking at her, and I knew she had something done, but it looked really, really good. And I do think that you can always tell if somebody's had something. I mean, I know when I'm watching YouTube myself, I know the women who have gone and had some tweaks and everything, and I don't care. You know, it's totally up to them. But, you know, you can always tell, but there is a difference between being able to just know something's different, but you're not quite sure, or, oh my God, look what she went and did. But anyway, so I was in Dillard's, and I thought, okay, how can I do this? How can I ask this person without, I didn't want to make her feel bad. I didn't want to be so bold to walk up and say, yeah, who does your fillers? Because I know you have something done. So I just said, can I ask you something? And I'm sorry if I offend you. And she said, oh yeah. She was a really nice girl, very helpful too. And I said, do you go to somebody for injections in this area? And she said, oh, yes, I do. And I said, could you give me their name? And she said, her name is KAMII. She's the blonde injector. And I said, okay, thank you. So then I just kind of put it on the back burner because it just wasn't a priority. And then COVID hit, so I wasn't going to do anything during, that time. Well, you couldn't do anything during that time because everybody was closed. So I was talking to a neighbor. Now, she doesn't live here. They come, they do like what Lou and I used to do. We used to come and stay for a week or so and then go back and come back in maybe 7 weeks or so. And this is what she does as well. So one day, I think they had a little get-together. This was before COVID. I think they had a little get-together at their house. And, I was just talking to a bunch of the women there, and one woman had just had her whole jaw area done, and it was horrible. It was horrible. I mean, she had a ton of makeup on it, and, she was very, very, she wasn't hiding it. She came right out and said, oh, I just had my whole chin done and everything, and I just love it, and it looked like a filled chin to me. So I thought, ooh, who do you go to? And I wanted to make sure that that person was not on my list. And she told me it was somebody in Naples, and it was a man. And I thought, okay, I'm not going to go to that person for sure. So then I went back to talking to my neighbor, and I said to her, do you know of anyone really good in this area that does injections? Do you have any friends that go to people that, are good, that keep you looking natural? And she said, oh yeah. She said, KAMII. She's in Fort Myers. She's the blonde injector. Now, this is the second time I've heard her name. And then she proceeded to tell me she does everything for me. And I looked at her and I said, what do you mean? What do you have done? I didn't think she had anything done. Now, she's in her 50s. And she said, oh my goodness. She said, I have and she just went down the line. And I was like, are you serious? She goes, yeah. And she goes, I'll text you all her information. So she texted me her information. She said, and here's her Instagram. So I went on her Instagram, and I just kept following her and following her and following her. And okay, for one, her name is KAMII. She's at the Med Spa in Fort Myers. on Orion, I think it's Orion Parkway. I'll put all of her information below, including her website where you can go on and make an appointment, and also her phone number. I did ask for her permission. I didn't know if she would want to be put in a video. She's not actually in the video. I'm just putting her information in the below the video. So I made my appointment and I went in for Botox the first time. And she gave me my Botox and everything was just fine. And she is cute as a button. And I know women don't like to be called cute. She's beautiful. I mean, I'll put a picture of her in here. She's absolutely stunning. But she is just, she radiates sweetness. She's really, really just cute as a button. That's the only way I know how to describe her. I mean, she's beautiful. She does all of her own work on her own face. She is a nurse practitioner. But if you follow her on her Instagram, she posts before and after pictures all the time. A lot of people, in fact, go to her who have botched up lip jobs. She's known for her lip injections. And many people have gone to her when they have just had horrific lip injections from someone else. She dissolves them and she slowly works with them and she builds up their lip. So I made an appointment. After my Botox, I still hadn't made an appointment. But every time I look at my face, or I was looking at my face, my bottom lip was really bothering me. And because all of my age is already in the lower half, losing my bottom lip just made me look really, it almost gave me the look of a sunken lip, like I had dentures that I wasn't wearing on the bottom. My grandmother wore dentures, and when she didn't have them in, her lips would go in a little bit, and that's kind of what my bottom lip was looking like. So I went in, and I had what's called lip hydration. And I want to tell you what KAMII first said. So I did ask her a couple of questions. I told her I was thinking of doing a video on my lips and I needed to know a little bit of information. So in my lips, she used a total of 1 ml and she used Restylane Refine. Then I wanted to know how long it would last because I know this is what many people are going to ask me in the comments. She said that once you get a good base, which means you may need 2 appointments. Now, I'm not going back for another appointment because I'm okay. Now, my bottom lip is still a little swollen, but I'm okay because I only had it done a week ago. And she said you may need 2 appointments in the beginning and you should get 9 months to 1 year longevity. And for the lips, she is $750. Now, that is a little bit higher than I have friends who have had their lips done, and that is a little bit higher than what they are paying in other parts of the United States. I can't speak for other countries or Canada. Maybe if you're Canadian, you can let us know. Is that ballpark for your area? So I did go in, and she gave me what is known as lip hydration. I told her I do not want to come out, you know, with really big lips. It's not my goal. And I was going to record it, but I was a little bit afraid. I was very nervous about this appointment because, for one, Lou has never wanted me to do my lips because sometimes he's sitting next to me when I'm watching people on YouTube and he'll just look over and he'll say, oh my God, what have they done to their mouth? And, you know, I mean, I didn't want that duck look. I knew I wasn't going to get it. If you follow her Instagram, you will definitely see that she is very gifted. You are not going to come out of her office looking like you had some work done. I mean, I did bruise right here. You can't see it because I have darker lipstick on, fall color lipsticks on today. But I have a little bit of it looks like a blood blister right here. And she did tell me you did bleed, and I'm a bleeder. She said, so you are going to bruise slightly in the lip, but it will be contained. It will not go outside of your mouth. Now, the only bruise I had was a slight little yellow bruise. Actually, it was so pale a bruise that it went away very quickly. When she does your lip injections, she puts a shot here, here, and a shot here and here, and it serves as a nerve block, I think, because the whole front of your mouth is going to numb up. I felt absolutely nothing. But anyway, she is exceptional. I will continue to go to her. Now, I'm not somebody who wants fillers in my cheeks, and she already told me this here, She will not fill. She said, you are not a candidate for filler around here. She said, this is a fat pocket on you. The only thing that is going to take that away is surgery. And if you've been with me for a long time, say it with me. I am not going to ever have any unnecessary surgeries. That is not an option for me. I would wear the tapes. I would wear the tapes and put on my disco outfit and go on out and disco ball dance. So I did want to share that with you. I think it looks fabulous. Now remember, let me let you look at it with my mouth shut, okay? And I don't have my Invisalign in because I'm weaning off of them, so my lips are not pushed out the way they are with the Invisalign. If I put my Invisalign on right now, it would push my lips out slightly so they would look a little bit fuller, but I'm weaning off of them. So this is without my Invisalign. That is it. Lip hydration. If you have any questions for me, put them below. I will put all of KAMII's information below. Trust me, my friends, if you live in the Southwest Florida area and you want to drive to her, or even if you live in Orlando and you want to come down, or Tampa, whatever, she will not disappoint you. She is, and she's also practicing very good measures for the times we're living in, COVID. You sit in your car until she texts you and tells you to come in. She sanitizes everything in between each client. So I felt really good in her office, and just really, really a spectacular experience for me. All right, so below the video, I will put all of the Dean Davidson Manhattan Collection information with the 25% off code, and also all of KAMII's information. And that is it for today's video. Thank you for the time that you spend with me. It means so much to me. It truly, truly does. And if you haven't already subscribed on your way out, hit that subscribe button and the bell. Until the next time, my friends, go out in the world and be lovable. I love you all. Bisous.